species, or they were either a universal species, or they are either a god-like species. You understand? So I always tell people like I believe that I was a god-like species before I dropped here. You understand? Because I could say that I'm a fallen angel, isn't like not like what the religion books tell you about fallen angels. I'm talking about like a consciousness that fell into a lower level of reality, to learn. So when we are here on this lower level of reality, it's like looking through a microscope, you understand, to see the big picture, so I came here to see the bigger picture and say, okay, that's exactly what I wanted to be. So if I didn't come back as a human, I couldn't have this realization that I was a god, you understand? Not even an angel. I Darius was a god, you understand? So if you can, like, you don't even have to agree with me, as long as you haven't had this experience, as long as you haven't experienced the things that I've experienced, as long as you haven't felt like how I felt in my life, then you don't understand nothing. All you can do is just absorb this information or disregard it. That's all. But I'm telling you my experience, maybe, and I know that at least there's someone out there who's completely lost at this point, and they don't even know that they are gone. Because once you get this realization, you're gonna like people are gonna start feeling that energy. They're gonna start looking at you differently. You understand? Because now this inner expression that you had, you are taking it out of. That's what we are here for. Once we take out that inner expression and show it to the outer world, then a lot of gods who have lost their path can now find who they really are. And those who don't know what a god even is, they think a god is something that is there with a beard and stuff like that, who've been reincarnating here so many times that they don't even know who they are anymore. They don't even know who they were, type shit. So we as gods, we sort of like shrink for this purpose. You understand? We shrink our consciousness for this specific purpose. You understand? So that we can remind other gods that, hey guy, hey, so and so, you didn't come here to reincarnate with these people. They are still learning. You came here to remind them that this is like they shouldn't be caught up in this loop. You understand? They always should be able to transform and transcend. Because a lot of people are so trapped into the matrix that they don't even believe that transformation is real. You understand? So we are here to remind those people that no, it is not about religion. As much as religion is a good thing, as much as everything else is a good thing, don't dive too deep into these things because you're gonna lose yourself. You just had to take certain things and then move away from them. You understand? You shouldn't be indoctrinated into these concepts because they are not who you are. They don't even know your purpose. They are not aligned with your purpose. So how will they, like, you are going to be caught up in a loop until your soul decides to leave your body.